This year, as soon as our house sells, my wife and I are moving to Florida. So I'm trying to do all the Michigan things I can do while we are still home based in Michigan. So as the summer wraps up, you'll be seeing the next few videos, or a few upcoming videos, that will all be Michigan based cool stuff that I'm gonna try to do. I would like to do as many things as I could in the time frame I have, but I also have to do that as close as I can to my home base in Lowell, Michigan. So I wish I could get up to the UP for some stuff. I don't think that's gonna happen, but there are some favorite spots I have that I'm gonna show you on a video. This is Saugatuck, Michigan, a little town on the water where the Kalamazoo River meets Lake Michigan. But before it was a town, the people drove for beaches and galleries. The whole stretch was lumber yards, back to the 1930s. Even just north of here is a small town, was called Singapore. It was gobbled up by the sand dunes. So today we are doing Saugatuck by bike. So why did we do e-bikes? Well, Stacy and I have wanted to do Saugatuck properly. I feel the only way to get around town efficiently, especially in the summer, as busy as it is, was on bikes. We rented our bikes from a shop called In the Elements. It's right on Butler Street, one of the historical storefronts of the small town. The owner, Michael, hooked us up, gave us helmets, locks, even a marked path to the beach. It's a nice little small town business. He runs the bike shop and his wife runs the yoga studio. That and attached to it is a couple of Airbnbs.
Yeah. Love you.
I'm stuck in such a high gear, I can't figure out how to get it out. This stretch to Lakeshore, it's called Lakeshore Drive. Water on one side, houses on the other. As you can see as we're paddling along here, that each house looks like they have a fire pit and stairs that go down to Lake Michigan. What a cool place would this be to own or to grow up at. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we are in Saugatuck. Actually, we're in Douglas right now. Douglas, Saugatuck area. It's two little towns on the lake shore of Lake Michigan. Stacy's here right there. It's her birthday today, so we rented e-bikes, and we're currently down this little private drive. It's not a private drive. This little drive that goes along the lake shore. I'll show you some pretty awesome views of it. But yeah, like I said, we're here for her birthday. Checking out some drives. We wish we had done this sooner. Nino, I don't know if I can show you. I'll have Stacey show you.
Nino. Hey, Nino. My little Highland cow.
So Nino's with us. He's in my backpack, you saw. And yeah, we're just checking this place out. We have the bikes for, supposed to be 4 hours, but this awesome place is gonna let us have it a little bit longer, but don't tell anyone. Shh. He seems to be. He's not squirming too bad. We rolled back into town just in time for lunch. We had lunch at a small little shop called Borrowed Time, small plates and wines. At this point in time, I was on my diet for my colonoscopy that's coming up on the following Tuesday. So I couldn't have any dairy, so my food was very limited. After lunch, we had the tough decision on figuring out where to go. So we looked around on the map and saw that there was a park on Lake Michigan about 10 miles away on the lakeshore. I figured that wouldn't be too terrible of an e-bike ride. Now this beach is famous for lightning stones. They are balls of clay, apparently, that roll up, and then as time goes by, bits of limestone get deposited inside these veins of in the holes of the, I'm not explaining that very well, but inside the holes of the clay. So it's like a clay ball with little veins in it, and as that limestone fills those holes, it looks like lightning. So you have this cool rock that looks like lightning. You only can find them in Michigan, which is crazy, kind of like the Petoskey stones. So that's kind of a really cool, neat Michigan thing. I wish I would have got more video footage of that, because I didn't know that at the time until I got back from this trip. I was like, man, what were those cool lightning stones all about? So I looked them up and discovered what they were. So yeah, my bad, I should have just taken the video footage anyways. So after dropping the bikes off at the bike shop, we found Marker 14. It's a waterfront restaurant right on the Kalamazoo River. It's a newer spot, Old Town area, but a newer restaurant. It was really nice. I think Nino, our little dog, got more attention than any of us, but it was nice, quiet, and just what we wanted for the evening. So after dinner, what do you do after dinner? You get ice cream, right? So we went around to 2 ice cream places, and they were both swamped, really busy. It's summer in Saugatuck. So we found Kilwin's. That wasn't as busy. We went inside. Stacy waited outside with the dog. And of course, there's all kinds of kids, so she got tons of attention with the dog. I went inside because I can't have dairy because this whole procedure I got going on that next following Tuesday. I got a toasted coconut, I think it was like a sorbet, and she got, I think it was called Muddy Feet, similar to like a Moose Tracks type thing with caramel and peanut butter and all kinds of goodness and vanilla ice cream. So it must have been really good because we both ate our ice cream really fast. So if you want to check out Saugatuck and Douglas area and do it without having to deal with parking or fighting all the crowds, you rent yourself some bikes from In the Elements. You run into e-bikes. They were awesome. All the kinds of power you needed for taking off. We rode down to the beach and again down to that Pier Cove Park, and also went to that Lakeshore Drive. So we did, I think, a total of like 28 miles or something like that. But yeah, they were great. The owner was really nice. And this is a really cool way to check out Saugatuck in the Douglas area. Again, it's Nick with Bearded Adventures, and I'll see you on the trail.